confidence will skyrocket. Focus and clarity. Reduced erectile dysfunction. Discipline. By the end of this video, you will never want to bust a nut on yourself ever again. With all of the online content at your fingertips, I can understand why it is hard to resist, but you must resist it. The internet has become a powerful tool that can be used for good, but it is a detriment to the weak-minded men who are being consumed by it. Instead of using the internet to make money, many guys find themselves mindlessly scrolling through nonsense. Women can sense the type of life force you carry around with you, and many men voluntarily give it away by wasting their semen. Nowadays, guys think it is okay to be regularly masturbating because they think it is healthy. This incorrect information has been fed to us to make us weak and emotional. Do you know that tired and guilty feeling you feel after you bust a nut on yourself? That is your mind telling you that you are a loser and that something must change. You have to question everything that is said to you by the so-called experts and use your rational mind to determine what is right. The sad truth is that 99% of men open their phones or laptops to beat their meat when they are bored. Some men even do it multiple times in a single day. The reason for this is because men always have a strong sexual urge to reproduce. The modern world has made it super easy for you to access this type of content for sexual stimulation. Think about it like this. You never feel motivated or have the energy to do anything after you ejaculate. You will feel sleepy and weakened, and often you will feel ashamed. You must learn how to master sexual discipline. This force of sexual energy is so powerful that it will give you confidence and the ability to be a lot more productive. When you decide not to release this powerful life force, you have this certain type of glow that women can sense. They are biologically attracted to it, and they have no choice but to respect it. Men on semen retention have a different look in their eyes than the men who beat their meat all day. Listen, if you are someone who constantly challenges yourself by retaining semen and putting yourself through hard challenges, your body will adapt and you will become stronger. Your body will become weak if you overindulge in bad habits and don't challenge yourself. You should aim to become a strong warrior with principles and not be easily manipulated into believing degeneracy. You must destroy the lizard in your brain telling you to beat your meat. Everything in the modern world is made to dampen your life force. You will feel proud of yourself for not doing something that you know makes you weak. Stop trying to come up with excuses as to why you should play with yourself. Here are the powerful benefits you will receive when you stop beating your meat. Your confidence will skyrocket. You are filled with energy, motivated, creative, and passionate. All of these factors should come to you naturally, but you have been dumbed down to the point where you are even afraid to talk to a girl. Can you remember when you were a child and you weren't embarrassed about anything and you had the energy to do anything? This is because back in the day, we didn't have the ability to access social media. And kids back then didn't even have a cell phone. Now, kids are just glued to their cell phones and iPads just watching a bunch of garbage. Social media in its entirety and the easy access to porn has damaged your brain and dopamine receptors. When you stop watching porn for a long period of time, you will realize very quickly how it affects your social life. You actually get the balls to talk to girls and not be afraid to just have a normal conversation. Your brain starts to rewire, and your dopamine sensitivity will return back to normal. Enhances your focus and clarity. Being on that makes you mentally sharper because masturbation keeps you in a mental roller coaster. Instant pleasure and the idea of wanting to feel good for a couple of seconds make your dopamine levels shoot up. And then it all comes crashing down shortly after, making you feel tired and unmotivated. The messed up part about all of this is that masturbation, unlike taking drums, is a socially accepted idea because many people believe it is normal. One of the most stupidest and hilarious claims I've heard as to why you should beat your meat is because it prevents prostate cancer. I will just leave it at that and not go into the stupidity of this statement. In reality, when post-nut clarity hits, You merely snap out of that animalistic, lustful mode. Beyond that, no extra clarity or focus is gained. To actually gain high levels of focus and clarity, you shouldn't bath at all. The next time you feel the lustful state come up, eating your meat like a monkey is far from the best idea to deal with it. Start to go out more and stop isolating yourself from others, because this is the moment when you start to feel like beating your meat. You will gain enhanced levels of clarity and focus. Most guys won't do this because that lustful state overpowers them and they are weak-minded. Reduced erectile dysfunction. Many young men suffer from getting it up and get anxious when it's time for actual bedroom thought. Your brain is so fried that you can only get stimulated by watching other men have sex with attractive women. This is pathetic. You must rewire your brain to be stimulated by looking at an actual attractive girl that you can physically touch. And it starts with cutting off porn to start to have an actual burning desire to make love to an actual woman. Your seed is one of the most important things in your body. If you know how to use it, you can use it to start an actual family with someone to leave behind a legacy, so your bloodline can continue to thrive. But if you decide to waste it on your bed sheets, you have failed as a man. Discipline. The guys that cope and bang all day lack mindfulness. This whole process is about undoing and unbecoming, an attempt to get back to your original state. Through discipline, you will learn a lot about yourself through the process. The disciplined man knows how to resist temptations and primal desires and can control his own mind. Only through discipline can you truly accomplish anything in life. Because no matter how unmotivated you are, you know that you have a duty as a man. So, make a promise to yourself to destroy the lizard you have in your brain that is telling you to beat your meat. Your future depends on you quitting this terrible habit.